A very good evening to you all. We're launching a brand new one-day special. Of course, at 6 o'clock, we do that every single day, and it's AALL Create. And in particular, it's Janet Klein's designs. Now, we have seen some designs fairly recently as well. We've got a brand new bundle for you, so we're going to have a look at that in a little while. Of course, we do have a guest with us as well. The wonderful Janet Pring is here. We will be speaking to her in a second, but let's have a look at that one-day special. 4 brand new stamp sets. These are a little bit different as well. They're so much fun. Look what you've got here. I've got a favourite, I've got to say. It's an amazing bundle. It absolutely is. And of course, these are going to work so well with previous stamps. Of course, we've just mentioned, you know, a collection only out very, very recently. But you certainly are going to have fun for all ages here, whether it's for children, whether it's for adults, whether it's everything in between, of course, as well. £42.96 is the price. You are saving £5 today. We've got some incredible samples, as always. Always the design team pull it out of the bag. I can tell you we're already off to a flying start as well. Item number is 956028. If you want to go for the one-day special, yep, take advantage of that £5 saving. I can tell you we are off to such a flying start. We're not even 2 minutes in yet. We've sold almost 10% of the stock already. Can I show you some more samples as well? Let's have a look at these. Honestly, these are just brilliant. I'm going to name as many people as I can. We've got Kelly here. Look at that. Stand tall, be brave. Using your inks, your stencils, whatever mediums you wish. Look at this. I've got to say, I've really got a soft spot for the frogs. This one is by Philippa. Look at that. Do something green today. Shall we say hello to our guest? Let's do that. Let's get over to Janet. There we are. Janet, a very good evening. I wasn't being rude there. No, we just had to sort one or two things out, didn't we?
We did. But I'm here now.
These are so much fun.
Oh, these, I just love these. It's really nice to have, because Janet's obviously very well known for all her little people characters, but it's lovely to have animals as well, and I absolutely love these. They're just so much fun, and you can see by the samples how much the design team have loved them as well. Look at the frogs. I just look at, it's a bit very much the morning after the night before, that one, isn't it, I think?
Yeah, those expressions. Look at them. They're just brilliant, aren't they? Honestly. They tell a story. I say this all the time, but they do. You can conjure up so many different stories.
And my favourite of that one's the one in the egg. I love it. Look at his mum and dad look.
Oh, wow. And look at the background as well there. I mean, all the different stencils that we've seen previously as well, Janet, are going to work perfectly.
But beautiful, just like that as well as that Kelly, I think. Just clean and simple, just frog stamped and coloured in. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, fantastic.
Oh, I love them. Look at this one as well, using the dinosaurs. Happy birthday, grandson. You've got rah, 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 stomp, stomp, stomp. Absolutely amazing. Using your paper, stamping onto your papers as well, and cutting out if you don't always want to colour, Janet, that would work very, very well.
That would work as well, and I love the trees. People don't overlook the trees. The trees are fantastic. I love the trees, and the toucan as well up there. So they're just absolutely fabulous stamps.
Look at that. And we get the rocks, don't we?
Yeah,
with the
rocks
frogs
are in
as
there
well.
And the water lilies as well. That's Jo Elliott. I think that is an amazing. I love the reflections she's got on there. Absolutely
it's brilliant,
fantastic.
isn't it? Look at this next one as well. This one is one of Jo's. Live a sweet life.
That's definitely. He's had a bit too much of a sweet life, I think. There. Yeah.
Oh, they are amazing. Yes, take advantage of that saving. Go for the one-day special. If you've got any of Janet's stamps beforehand, you know, these are going to go hand in hand as well. If you've never bought any before, but you're loving these are completely standalone stamps as well. We're just looking at those 4 different sets there. We're off to a very, very busy start. I'm so pleased. Wow, we are approaching 20% of the stock already gone. Yeah, we're less than 5 minutes in. It is incredibly busy out there. 956028. You know, I'm going to show as many samples as I can here. I'm not moving until I've shown everything I've got here, because these are just brilliant. This is one of Jo Elliott's. Look, again, it's the features,
reverse
the
stamping
faces.
as well. So she's done reverse stamping to get them to kind of look at each other like that. Absolutely brilliant.
I love them.
Yeah, and that's Philippa, I should think. She does her fluorescence, but there's nothing to say you can't do fluorescence. I mean, just because, you know, they're creatures that you know doesn't mean you have to colour them in those colours. You can do anything you like.
I love this next one as well, because look,
that's
using
Debbie.
the flowers. Look at the little character peeping over the side there.
So you've got your little faces. So the flowers are really nice because they're kind of deconstructed, so you can make your own flowers as you go as well. You can build them up different ways.
In fact, more flowers there. And the next one, actually, I'm going to pick the next one up because these are flowers as well, but very, very different. Look at this.
Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it? I think that's Joe Elliott as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is Joe.
Yeah. Is that all embossed? I didn't look at that properly. Is that all embossed? So has she done loads of masking and embossed stamping and embossing there?
Brilliant.
Fantastic.
And because I have got a soft spot for frogs, and this card is just amazing as well. This is one of Philippa's. Let me just show you this. Look, the little stand, if I just pop that frog up in the air a little bit, he will hold up the easel. Look at that, how clever is that? How sweet.
Isn't that lovely?
And that was so beautifully one of the stencils that we've seen previously as well.
Yeah, so we've got one stencil in the background there with the stars, but yeah, all the stencils, all your backgrounds. And the little dragonflies in the set as well, and the ribbit, so you've got your words as well that go with it.
Oh, and it just goes on and on and on.
And Janet said she deliberately, especially the dinosaurs, she deliberately designed this set so she could work with her grandchildren. Her grandson, and I don't know whether she stamps out and he colours in, or whether he's old enough to do his own stamping and stuff, but just fabulous stamps for children.
They're brilliant, aren't they? And we've got Flexi on it for you as well. So 2 payments of £21.48. That is all you need to pay today. Obviously, if you're a Freedom member, there's no postage and packaging on top as well. 956028. We have got many more goodies as well. So if you're opening up that Flexi basket, you can split the cost of anything else that you're adding into your basket. Let's have a little look at the website. Oh, I'm getting another update. Oh, this is going quickly. A quarter of the entire stock has already gone. Yes, we're just over 7 minutes in. You need to be very, very quick with these. It's a great price. We've got Flexi as well. Now, we do have individuals, so if you've got a favourite, you can go for those. No idea how long these are going to last. We have got, of course, Janet's other work as well. We can see there the bundle that we saw only last week. So if you missed out on that, you can go for that one too. You've still got a great price on that one, £52.94. More fun characters, of course. That's what we always expect from Janet. And if you missed out on that, and you're loving tonight's as well, you can actually go for the complete collection. A saving there as well, and a Freedom price. Freedom price is £77.34. Any savings from individuals or smaller bundles will always carry over to that big collection as well. So yeah, take advantage of that. If you've missed out on anything, now's the time to fill those gaps. We are seriously off to a busy start. I think we'd better get to demonstration area as quickly as possible while we've still got some stocks left. Shall we do that? Janet, over to you.
Over to me. Well, I'm very excited about this show. It's very it's lovely to do the animals. So I'm going to do a little sort of set of 3 cards here, which actually use all of the stamps that we have in the one, just about all of them, not quite absolutely all, but just to show you just how they all work. So I'm going to start just with the frogs, I think, because we love the frogs. If I had to choose a favourite,
building your children's storybooks,
absolutely.
Building a story around the characters.
Yeah, you could easily just stamp a little scene out and let the kids. And you could do a whole little book with, you know, one with frogs, one with dinosaurs, one with the Serengeti animals. So absolutely fantastic. So I'm using my frogs to start with. So these are fabulous. So we've got a set of frogs here, which I just love the faces. This one's a bit hidden by the mark there, but you've got your water lilies as well, you've got your little dragonfly, you've got your ribbit, and you've got your do something green today. So a fabulous set, just quite easy to use it just on its own to produce wonderful samples, works of art, but also obviously we'll mix in the little frog that's sitting. He could be sitting on almost anything.
Yeah, well, we've seen him on the sofa.
Yeah.
Could be sat on top of the fridge. We've seen a fridge in the past as well. So many stamps that will work together with these characters. He can,
and we've got some borders I had on not so long ago, and he quite happily sits on one of those as well. So here he is all stamped out. So I'm using my A6 acrylic block, which I think are on the shows as well. So these are fantastic. So they're nice and lightweight and flexible. And they're really good for Janet's stamps, because obviously you can get quite a few all on here, and I'm hoping it's not my dried up ink pad. So fabulous, I love him. Absolutely wonderful.
How can you not smile when you see
them? I know.
Them?
I think that's the thing, isn't it? They make you smile. I think they just make you smile. So I'm just going to stamp out my water lilies as well.
Okay, if you do need any blocks, we have got them at the side of the screen there. 2 A5 acrylic blocks in this particular bundle, £19.98, 399,973. They're a really lovely size as well,
These are
aren't they?
A6s actually, yeah. So yeah, these are fantastic size for Janet's, yeah. I do get me. I'm all right with A7 and A4, but A5 and A6 I do get the wrong way around. So if I said A6, these are A6. And there's your little water lilies as well. So just fantastic set. And then I have got them all cut out and ready to go. So I'll just do my
You're
background
very
for
well
this.
prepped, as always, Janet.
Yeah. So what I've done is I've done a background. So this is kind of an inky mop-up background. So I just put some ink on my mat, spritzed it, and then just dabbed in. I used a yellow and a green. So that's kind of how those were. And I'm going to do my background, and I'm going to use my flowers. So these are fabulous flowers as well. So these are kind of deconstructed flowers. So you've got your stems, you've got your little face that will go in the middle. You can cut the middle of this one out and put it on that one. You can put him on there. So you can mix and match the flowers. So these are fantastic. And you don't have to use them as flowers at all. You can just use them as circles on something as well.
I really like that they're deconstructed. You've got the stalks there. They could turn into little borders and frames as well.
They can. They're fantastic, which I will do as the not tonight maybe, but as no, I don't want black.
You can curve those as well, can't you, Janet?
You can curve the stems, yeah, you can, yeah. So I'm going to just use these in the background. So I'm using, this is fossilised amber. I'm just using my daisy here to do my background. Which I hope this will show up on here. So this is only background, so it doesn't matter. I don't want it to be sort of too in your face, but I just wanted it to. Yeah.
It's all about building those layers, isn't it, again?
Yes.
Adding interest, but not overpowering things.
I did one first, just to make sure that the colour I did showed up on the background, which I can see it. I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can.
See it.
So that's that colour, and then I'm going to use a green as well with one of the other flowers.
Okay.
So this is the same colour green, I think, as I did in the background. So it's always good to go off the edges when you're doing this sort of thing as well. Just make sure you get a nice, even kind of effect. So don't always think, I think of backgrounds with my stamps quite a lot. It's something one of the things I quite often do. But I know a lot of people don't, so it's something, just think of how else you can use your stamps. They don't have to be kind of focal images all the time.
Oh, Janet, it's absolutely flying.
I'm
I can
not
tell
surprised.
you already,
Wow.
a whole third of the one day special has already gone. You are absolutely loving these. There is another option though. Don't forget, if you did miss out on the previous collection and you want both, we have got that big collection for you as well. Any savings are carried over, so remember that. You have got Flexi already on the one day special. I'm sure there'll be Flexi. Is it 2 ways or 3 ways on the big collection? We'll find out actually. We'll see if we can check that for you. Because sometimes we can split it 3 ways. I'm not too sure. Which way is it going to go? Oh, let's spin it round. Yes! Whoa. 3 payments, £28.64 today. Yes. Yes. That helps.
Oh, that was quite exciting, wasn't it? Oh dear. Right. So this is going to be my layout. So that's my layout. So I'm going to put, I've got my 3 frogs and my little lily pads. So I'm going to put my flower on there. And then I just want him sitting on something. So I'm going to give him just a little leaf to a lily pad to sit on as well. So that's going to be kind of my basic layout. So now I'm going to just add some little bits of extra to them. And I'm going to use the stem of the flowers, not as stems of flowers, but just as a base and also as a edge.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of the word.
You could make some lovely little colouring books as well, couldn't
absolutely,
you? Just to stamp these out and give them with a pack of crayons as a little gift, or a party favour or something like that.
And dinosaurs especially are so popular with children, aren't they, at the moment? So they're quite the in thing, I think. So I'm just going to do a little bit of an edge down the side of my card here. I
find this sort of stamp so useful.
Yeah. this is an amazing. You kind of think, oh, it's the stem of a flower, but it can be. I think when you look at what the design team have done, they've used them in all sorts of areas where they've just popped these in.
Great for pattern building as well. I mean, you could do a crisscross with them.
You could.
You can have them parallel. You can curve them as well, so you can, you know, you can create them. All sorts.
So this is just going to go just edge. Put one there.
Lovely.
And then I'm going to do a little base for my frogs. So that's going to go.
Oh, she's so talented, there. Janet, isn't she?
Who, me?
You're both Janets. And
other Janet, yeah, other Janet is very talented, yeah. She is.
Everybody on the team is so
talented. She
gets
such fabulous expressions. I love the expressions she manages to get on these. And it's really nice to have animals, I think, as well, because I really like animals. I'm a real animal person, and I think these are fabulous. So he's going to sit about there.
You could almost make a little swing out of that stamp.
You could actually,
the
you could.
On the swing.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could be on the swing, and then that one's going to go.
Oh, I love it.
About there. So he's going to go sit there. Put your leaves there. So that's kind of how. Oops. That's kind of how it's all going to be laid out. And then I'm just going to add my little dragonflies. I can remember which set they're in. So they're in with the frogs as well. So you've got the frogs with the dragonfly. So I'm just going to fill in some of the little gaps. I'm going to stamp that straight onto here.
Oh, that's perfect, isn't it, to go with the frogs?
Yeah. But also anything. It's just, I love these little stamps.
Yeah.
Are just so useful. You can just, because it's really nice to be able to, when I did this, it was a little bit bare there, and I thought, oh, I didn't want to put anything much there because I liked the layout, but I just thought, oh, the dragonflies would work really well in there. So I'm just going to put one in there.
Lovely background, and a swarm of dragonflies going diagonally across the corner from top to bottom or bottom to top would look really, really nice as well.
And then we're just going to do our ribbit.
Ribbit?
So then we're going to have a little ribbit by them.
I mean, it's even, look at the detail on the ribbit there. You've got, it's not just one straight letter, is it? It's not all level. You've got that difference in height in the letters then. It just adds to the whole look of it.
It does. It's quite quirky as well. And then I'm just going to pop one down there. And then that's going to be that little one finished, but obviously I've got my little series to do, so do you want me to go straight on to the others? I'll show you the finished one of this, but so then all I'm going to do is I've edged everything in black, coloured in everything, and then added some glossy accents. So I've added glossy accents to the dragonflies and to the eyes, and added some white splatters.
Look at that, ribbit. Perfect, absolutely. Oh, Janet, you are clever. Let's have another look at the details. This is literally flying out of the door. The one-day special itself, you have got that £5 saving. We've got a flexi there for you as well. 4 beautiful stamp sets, fun, quirky. They're going to work as standalones. They're going to work with other stamps as well, of course. You can break this down in any way that you wish. Use one character, use them all together. Make a zoo full of animals if you wish. Those flowers, very, very useful. We've just seen those in action with Janet there. Those stalks being separate to the flowers means you've got lots of options. And look at the expressions on those dinosaurs. The little dinosaur in the egg there at the bottom. But I love the rocks. I've got to say, it's those extra little, it is though, isn't it, Janet?
It's things like that that absolutely do it. And the rocks, absolutely brilliant. They just really make it, instead of just being a picture of a dinosaur, it makes it a proper little scene. It's fantastic. They're really good.
They are amazing. 956028 is the item number. This is the one-day special, of course. We've just launched at 6 o'clock. We're just under 20 minutes in, and everything, right from the word go, has been flying out the door. We're over a third of the stock, of the entire stock already gone on the one-day special itself. Yes, make sure you do check your baskets out. I wouldn't be sitting around and waiting for this one if I were you. I'd make sure that you check out, and then, of course, you can enjoy the demonstrations. Now, if you didn't see the shows last week, with the first part of Janet's new release, we do have that available as well, but you can go for the big collection. So that means the one-day special that we've got now, everything that you've seen there, plus the previous selection as well, which we're just looking at. All of that for £85.93. Any savings are carried over. We're giving you another £10 saving there as well. If you're a Freedom member, look at this. You are saving £18.59 on top of any of the savings we've got for you. And we've got 3 flexes. Freedom members deliver to your door. You pay no more on postage and packaging. All it will cost today is £25.78. Item number, if you want to go for the full collection, is 104397. Do you know, shall we just grab some more samples? Let's show you this one because we've done the new one. Let's have a look at these as well. So if you're going for the complete, do you know, I'm going to bring in 1 or 2 of each just so we don't get confused, because the big collection, you're going for, of course, the dinosaurs and the animals, and then there we are. You can see some of the characters as well. And oh, these are just wonderful. Look at these. You see, they're exactly the same character, but they look so different. I always have to look twice and make sure before I open my mouth, Janet, that I am right about this, because they do look so different. Yeah. Oh, we've got some more beautiful flowers here as well. Love, love, love this. I love how the characters are peeping out from behind things. Always works, doesn't it? When you don't see the full character, you don't see the full stamp. Look at that. Oh. Oh, now has this one been changed, Janet?
Yes, so that's the little boy's head on top of one of the gentlemen, they're called.
Oh, it's another off of your head moment, is it?
Yeah.
I love it. Oh, and that stencil works so well in the background, doesn't it?
Yeah, with the washi tape as well. And just that's lovely as well, just pretty colours, just with the flowers in that set, the trois fleurs.
Oh, they are beautiful. Look at this one as well.
Yeah,
we've got
that's a really clever one.
Peekaboo.
And you have to look right at the top of that one, because she's peeking her head right over the top.
Oh, yes. If I turn that around, look.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that clever?
Yeah.
Oh, these are fabulous. Let me show this one as well. Oh, do go for the full collection. If you didn't get the first collection last week, if you missed out, if you can afford to go for the big collection, that's the brand new today's, plus last week's collection as well, with those savings. Oh, you can have so much fun with these. I can just imagine the little characters in with the dinosaurs as well. Beautiful. 104397 is the item number there. There's the full collection for you. So you've got how many stamps in total? 81 stamps in total, 10 stamp sets. 81 stamps in total. That is going to give you hours and hours of fun, isn't it? Look at the little shops as well, so useful. Oh, you could have giant dinosaurs in the precinct, can't you? They're very friendly dinosaurs, they're not scary ones.
It's going to be my other demo.
Yeah, what about the giant giraffe peering over the top of a shop? You could do that as well. Stomp. 104397 if you want those 81 stamps. Oh, how can you not have fun with a show like this? It's absolutely brilliant. This is why we come to work. Love it. I am the worst person at impressions. But do you know what? It's just fun. It really, really is. Are we going to go back to Janet before I embarrass myself anymore? Let's do that. Let's go back to Janet.
I've got a 12-year-old working with me. It's good fun. So I'm going to use my A6 book again, and I'm stamping out my dinosaurs this time. So it's the same kind of card, really. But I just thought it was nice to see the different characters in the kind of similar scenario, really. So we've got my lovely dinosaurs, and these are fabulous. These are just fabulous. I'm not going to use all of them in this one, but I thought I'd stamp them all out so you can see them anyway, because they're all nice.
Oh, we've had an email in.
Ooh.
Who is this from? Dawn. Dawn has sent an email in. Oh, we need to look at the frogs. The frogs look like 2 people. Each eye is the head of a person. Oh, I see what she's... Yes! They're like looking at each other with baseball hats on. The one in the centre there, the frog in the centre, if you look where the eyes are, it's like two people looking at each other.
Oh, right, got it, yeah.
Can you see it? Oh, well spotted,
Oh, wow.
Dawn. Oh. Oh, that's all she's seen now. She's seen the two people and no frogs.
I can see that now, yep.
It is one of those things, isn't it? Once you've spotted something, you can't help but keep looking. But they're definitely frogs.
Definitely frogs.
Because they say ribbit, ribbit, ribbit.
Exactly. Right, so I've stamped my dinosaurs out now. And these are fabulous as well. And as I say, my favourite is this one with the egg. I just love the expression on his face. And I'm also just going to stamp the rocks and the leaves, because you've got your nice little rocks and leaves and everything as well. And as Catherine said, the rocks really, really make it for me. I mean, I love of course I love the dinosaurs, but the rocks really make it as well. I just think they just add it as a scene.
They're great for cutting out as well.
Yeah,
and
off, nice and easy to cut out. These ones are quite easy to cut out, yeah. So I'm going to just use those.
Lovely.
Just give them a little flex. There you go. And then I'm going to just use one from the other part of the bundle, if I can find the one I want, which is the flowers, the trois fleurs.
I'm going to say a very good evening to everybody in Europe and also across the pond as well, because we've got viewers in the US and all over Europe, so it's lovely to have you aboard, and of course everybody here in the UK as well. I wonder what the weather's been doing today. Has it been nice out there
It's been
today?
nice. It was hot driving over. So I've just got my three flowers, my trois fleurs, and I just want to use those. So these are part of the one we released last week, and they'll be in the big bundle. So yeah,
lovely.
And it's really nice. I mean, obviously, all the stamps that you buy from Janet will all mix and match. You can use all of them in all of the ranges, so they're really useful as scene builders. They're nice scene builders, some of these. There's my flowers as well, so I'm just going to use those. I'll put my ink pad back on.
Oh.
And
you said you were working with a 12-year-old, Janet. If only you could hear what's going on in the gallery.
Oh dear.
I think we're at preschool nursery.
Oh dear, we've regressed, have we? And then, if I can find my dinosaurs cut out.
They do bring out the child in us, all these stamps.
They do. I think they're just fabulous. And I really enjoy working with children. I really enjoy crafting with children.
Yeah.
So because they have no fear. They don't worry if things aren't quite perfect.
That is so true.
Whereas we're all like, oh, it's got to be just here and there. And children don't think that at all. So I've got all my little characters here that I'm going to just use. And I thought I'd make a nice little scene with these as well. So I've got this mama dinosaur looking at a little baby, just hatched out of his egg. And that's where they went. And then the rocks. So these are fabulous. You can just build these around. There's a frog in there as well. I was missing all these things out of my set, and they're all in the wrong place. And then you can pop the flowers in sort of behind there as well, just to put them in place. A little bit of greenery. So you can build up quite a nice big, just little rocky outcrop for him to be hiding behind. So he's going to go in there.
Together beautifully. You know, we've had a frog joke come in from
no.
Ruthie.
Oh no, not frog jokes.
Oh, we're all getting in on that now. Ruthie said, "What did the frog say when he went to the library?"
Oh no, don't know.
Read it.
Oh dear. Oh dear. So I did. I'm trying to keep it together here. I'm always the sensible one at these things. So I've stamped my flowers out the same as I did in the first one, and then I'm going to use my little leaves just to add a bit of background as well. Okay. So I'm going to stamp them.
Janet, you said something to me earlier as well, which I hadn't realised, but there's a little anniversary coming up soon.
Yeah, so it's almost exactly 2 years since I did my very first show here. And Catherine was my presenter on my very first show.
Oh, so I had no idea. Yeah, I'm still here.
Two years. Yeah, 2 years. So 17th of August it was. So
wow.
nearly 2 years. Yeah.
Oh, how lovely. Oh, well, it is a pleasure having you still with us,
very nice.
Janet.
Yes, thank you. So I'm just going to pop I might have touched that down more than I should. Oh no, I just got away with it, I think. And I'm going to pop other leaves coming in here as well. So it's really nice to use your leaves just to frame. Oh, yeah, no, that's right. Just to frame your leaves, your picture, and you could build it up much more than that if you wanted to as well. But I want to do the same as I did with the other one and just kind of use my borders as well.
Okay.
Just along the edge.
Is it 4 different borders we've got in there?
Yes, you've got 4 different ones. So I'm going to pop that there. And then this one's just going to be used as a bit of ground for the rocks to go on.
There could be really long legs with stripy stockings, those.
They could. You could.
Yeah.
That was the other thing you can do with them, is to change the legs on the little characters. So I know something Leonie likes doing is to make them have long legs. So you could do that as well. So this is kind of going to frame where the mummy dinosaur is going to go.
Love it.
And then I'm just going to pop one up there as well to complete the frame. And I'll just bring in all my bits again. Oh, and my raw. We've got to do my raws. I'll find.
What is it you're looking for, Janet?
There, my raw.
Ah. Oh, is that? Rawr.
Rawr.
It's a very gentle dinosaur sound, that, actually. I think it needs to be a little bit more ferocious. Like, rawr. Is that more lion? Is it? Well, I've never met a dinosaur, not a real one. No. I don't know what sound they make.
And then I'm just going to stomp down there as well. So the words help to make it as well. They just make a nice little, just to kind of round it all off. Then we'll put my little egg back. Is that a pterodactyl? I don't know. I'm not very good on dinosaurs. I don't know my dinosaurs very well.
Oh, that little egg, that half an egg with the dinosaur, that ought to be on a spring, so it looks like it's wobbling around.
That could be a kind of Easter card as well, couldn't it? A
Yeah.
sort of weird Easter card, if you wanted to send somebody an Easter card. I'm just going to put one in behind there. Oops. One in there. And then that's kind of all it's going to be, really. And then obviously, if I bring in my finished one again. So I used the leaves for that one, but
I love
and then I've just coloured in the leaves actually on. They're not 3D'd or anything. They're just coloured. And then stamped on, and then
brilliant again, Janet,
coloured in,
absolutely
yeah.
gorgeous. We'll see if we can get to a third
I
demo
do.
a little
I've
bit
just
later.
got another quick scene, yeah. If that's
Have you?
all right.
Oh,
And then
well,
I
let
have got
Janet
another-
get ready then. We've got loads of time yet, actually. We can shop by brand as well. If you go to the website and look for the brand shop, of course, you can look for A for AALL Create. That's where you will find everything. In fact, it is the first one under letter A. In fact, it'll be the first one in the brand shop then, because A starts at the beginning of the alphabet. Yes, it does. Yes, you learn something new every day, don't you? You see, you just don't know what lesson you're going to get every day you hear at work. Let's have a look at all the different stamps we've got. We've got stencils as well, of course. There's something for everybody. We've got all of Janet's. We've got all the other designers there as well. We've got some great stencils on today's show, which will work really, really well with the stamps, which I'm sure Janet will be showing us at some point during the one-day special itself. Do have a look. We've got great savings on a lot of them. I love, love, love the alphanumeric stencil there, because I saw that. How did I say that? Did I say it wrong? The alphanumeric. What did I say? Alphanumeric. Because I saw a card and I've lost it now. It's here, there, look. Oh, this is in fact the envelope to the card. Isn't that lovely? I think that's the same stencil. It's very similar. And you've also got the little character peeping over the top there as well. Now, we are looking at the moment at the one-day special. So let's go back to the details there. So we've got 4 brand new stamp sets. We've got the dinosaurs, we've got the frogs, we've got those beautiful flowers, we've got the giraffe and the lion in there as well. And there's all those other stamps, the foliage, the trees, the rocks, the lily pads. It's all there for you. In fact, amongst those 4 sets, have we got a total for this one? How many stamps? Oh, we'll see if we can work that one out, because we've got words in there as well. I love the trees and the toucan. We saw those on, we saw the toucan on some of the samples as well. 40, we believe, 40 individual stamps. Don't know if it's 10 per set, it doesn't matter, but you get 40 in total. And you've got that £5 saving, 2 payments of £21.48. 956028 is the item number. A reminder of some of the samples as well. Loving the colour of this one. You can go really, really bright, Janet, or you can keep it quite muted.
Isn't it? Yeah, really pretty. I like that.
Look at the 3 lines there
and
as well.
And the trees
the
in the black as well.
Yeah, they look great as silhouettes, don't they?
Yeah, they really do.
And then if you want to go with lots of colour, of course, these are stamps that will give you an excuse to go with as much colour as you wish. Or you can keep it, don't want to say simple because it's certainly not, but very, very effective. Just with embossing powder and a little bit of colour there. Completely different, but created from the same set of stamps. Another one here with the flowers on again, and one of the little characters. I believe that one might be in the full collection. Then, yeah, the peekaboo one. There we are. Oh, I just love that. So the mirror stamp in there, Janet. So you've got
the
so
she's got them facing. Yeah, because there's only one in the set. But is that Joe? Possibly?
It is Joe. Yes.
Yeah, so
and isn't that a great way to use the rocks?
Clever. Yeah, the rocks are fabulous. Really
love it.
Good. Yeah.
And the background
tree as
again.
well. The tree just coming in, so it's not a tree. It's just
perfect.
a bit of leafage.
Absolutely perfect. Love, love, love it. Each and every one of the samples is just divine. There we are. 956028 is the item number. We are approaching 40% of the stock gone. I didn't show you a frog one then, did I? Let me find a frog one. Oh, it's got to be this one, sat on the sofa again. Live a sweet life. Look at that. Just shows how you can move these creatures around into all sorts of different areas, whether it's outside, inside, on the sofa, sat on a lily pad, it doesn't matter. They just work beautifully. And now I can see 2 people looking at each other as well. I can't stop seeing that now. We've had that email. Now, we have got another update as well. The Dinosaur set individually has now sold out. So the only way you can get it is either the one-day special or the big collection. So if you want your own rawr, then you need to go for the one-day special or the collection. And the one-day special details are still on the screen. Bottom of the screen, we've got the big collection for you as well. Now we are going to look at the previous release. So this was only launched last week. Some of you may have already got this. Some of you may have missed it totally. Perhaps you're tuning in for the first time. There's some great fun stamps here as well. The doors are very useful. Aren't they, Janet? And the shops.
So
and
the doors, they work really well with the characters just peeking. I think you've got samples there where the door can open and you've got characters peeking through the doors, or you can have them peeking out from the side. So they're really, really useful set. Very clever.
I'm just picking up some samples I didn't show last time. Oh, I found one. I did pick up last time, but I didn't show it all. Let me just show you this one first. Love this one. That little peeking character there again. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. That's nice. I do like that. And then again, if you don't want to use the characters at all, you can just go with the flowers, those quirky flowers. Very nice indeed. Talking of doors, I may have shown this one before, but it's worth showing again. This is one of Philippa's. If I just open that up, you can see the use of the characters in the doors as well. And Janet just said some of the doors will open. I know I did show this, but I didn't realise the door opened. Guess what's behind the door? I just, oh, they are so much fun, aren't they? Oh, we did that one. That's Debbie's.
Yeah.
You see, you fold, aren't you, because the door is glass. So you think you're going to open it up and it's going to be the little girl behind there, but oh no, there it is. Love it. Oh, if you want to go for, of course, the previous collection, £52.94. You've got a £7 saving there, 629,935. That's £6 though, if you want to go for the big collection, will be carried over. Savings carried over from the one-day special. So for the big collection, we can split this 3 ways for you. So there's other things like stencils that you want to add into your basket as well. You can split the cost of those as well. This is even better than the price we're showing you there, because if you're a Freedom member, you are saving an extra £18.59. You know what that means? It's another one of those why not deals. So if you're not a member and you join today, you will still make further savings. Yes, just $25.78 to pay today for Freedom members. That is delivered to your door without any extra postage and packaging. 104397 is the item number if you're going for the big collection. Now, we do have more to tell you about as well. So we're going to show you some more from Janet, actually, because there has been a number of releases this year. In fact, there was one in May as well. So we're going to have a little bit of a wander down the counter and show you the May release. So again, if you missed out on this, you can grab this one today as well. Now, this is the full collection that we're looking at first of all. £99.88. We've got 82 individual stamps here. Again, you've got amazing characters to work with. You've got florals. I love the fact that you've got things like the window with the curtains, and you've got a little bed in there as well. You've got Nana and Papa. Just wait until you see some of these characters if you've missed out before. I love the fence as well. That's such an easy one to work with and to sort of elongate, and you'll bring that into all sorts of different scenes that you're building up. You've got the doctors there, the healthcare heroes. Oh, we've got that wonderful chicken as well, the bird. I'm not going to do any more impressions. You're all right. You're quite safe. What else have we got in this one? We've got. Yeah, he's back. We've got Mark. Wait while you see him. He's coming up soon. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll recognise him if you watch Totally Patched. Yeah, we're going to show him in a second. There we've got that little girl with the camera. There he is. Look, that is so I can't not see Mark from Totally Patched there. Just cooking us all our tea on a barbecue. More beautiful flowers there as well. You can deconstruct those if you wish. Just use the flower heads, use the stalks in a different way. Oh, I think everybody loves the little hippie chick as well. Look at her. Stay trippy, little hippie. And that little bird's so cute, isn't it? 717220 is the item number, but we haven't finished because I mentioned the curtains and the window. There it is. You've got the little bedside cabinet there as well. So you could stand all sorts of things on top of there. Maybe the frog could sit on there. There's a little girl having a sweet dream. We could have given her, Mark with his barbecue that blanket because it's a Totally Patched blanket, I think. It's a quilt that's been made. There you've got, of course, the clothing and the clothesline. That is your laundry. Laundry today or naked tomorrow. Oh, so you can build the little costumes. Look at the socks. Can we just look at that again? Look at the little socks. Oh, it's those little tiny details. Yeah. Look at those. Oh, imagine those just hung on the washing line.
And the clothes do fit her, so you can
dress her up. Yeah. Love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, you have got a three-way flexi on this one as well. We're still showing you these stamps. We haven't finished yet, but I'm going to give you the details. 717220. More flowers there as well. More that you can deconstruct. Beautiful for making frames and corners again, having a garden growing with the characters in amongst the flowers as well. You've got the wording in there as well. Absolutely beautiful. Great for colouring in, great for embossing, great for stamping onto your papers as well. There we've got the rainbow. What else have we got on there? The greater the storm, the brighter the rainbow. Ah. Little hearts, and they could be so many things. They don't have to be rainbows. They could be bridges, or they could just be shapes. Or
so the bigger one of those was the one. There's a cave in one of the samples here that the dinosaur was coming out of. When we get to it, I'll point it out. But that was the rainbow that was used as the entrance to the cave.
Oh, we need to find that. Yeah, we definitely need to look for that. Well, there you are. 3 payments, 33.29, 717220. Over on the website, that's where you'll find everything that we've just mentioned and much more besides. If you do make your way to the website, that is the quickest route to order. Of course, if you want to use our phone lines, you certainly can do. But yeah, definitely the easiest way on the website. Nice to see we've got lots and lots of discounts on some of these items today as well. It's not just a one-day special in the big collections. If you do have a look, you'll find many other discounts as well. Take a little time to look at the stencils because we've got some amazing stencils that work so well with all of the stamps as well. Just looking again at some of the samples here, I think I found the Rainbow Cave.
Yeah.
I think I have. That's the one. Look. There it is. That works beautifully, doesn't it? Love it. And I'm not going to read what it says on that. Love it. All those little rocks again, all the bright colours, Janet. There's a lot of texture in the background
Yeah, they
of
are
that one.
amazing. I think, is that on washi tape? I think that's
yeah,
on
that's
washi tape.
Philip has done this one. Is it washi tape?
I think it's washi
Oh,
in the
yes, it
background and
is.
then maybe painted or
Yeah,
something
it
over
is.
the top. Yeah,
Brilliant. Love it.
it's beautiful.
Oh, what have you got for us next,
So
Janet?
I'm just going to quickly do this because obviously it's pretty much the same as the other ones are, but I just thought I'd show you what the last stamp set looks like, and then I have got another demo that we can probably do. Yeah, so this is my Serengeti, and I'm only using these ones. So that's my giraffe and my tree and my lovely toucan.
Oh,
So
I've got another
fantastic.
update, Janet.
Ooh.
Serengeti individually has also just sold out.
Oh wow.
So again, you need to go for the one-day special or the big collection to get that. I'm just looking at the tops of the tree. You can separate those down into little shrubs as well, can't you?
You could, and they look like almost like lucky clovers as well. So
Yeah.
they're really useful. And then I will just quickly. So I've done the same with the background with the flowers as well. So I've used 2 of the flowers from the flower pops, just in green and yellow in the background, same as I did in the other one. And then my layout for this, I'm just going to have my 3 trees. Just kind of sitting on here somehow. And then I've got my giraffe, which I've lost. Oh, here he is. So he's just going to be sitting there. And my toucan's going to be sitting in here. And then there's a nice saying on this one, which is friendship is a sheltering tree, which is very nice.
Friendship
so,
is a
sheltering tree.
shelter. Oh, wow.
That's nice. So
Oh.
I'm going to use my A7 block again. So obviously I've used the A6s, but obviously if you're stamping single stamps out, I use the A6s if I'm stamping kind of a lot all in one go and I want to cut them out later. But if I'm just stamping one, then I will always use the A7s again because they're really nice size for all of Janet's. If you're into Janet's, you definitely need your A7 blocks. So
Do you know, I can so see lots of things made with fabric with these stamps as well for a nursery or a children's room.
So I'm just going to bring it, because it's the same kind of thing as the other one was, so I've just gone around the edge with the thing, and then I've just coloured everything in and just added that. And then always add little white dots and things on there as well, just to bring them to life and to make them look a bit more interesting. So that's my 3. Shall I show you all 3 together?
Oh wow, that was a quick demonstration, Jen. Did you just
Well,
say
it was just because it was the same as the others, really. So I thought I have got another one.
Look at that, and you could hinge those together.
Yeah, you could. That was kind of my idea, was that you could kind of use them as a series, really. So yeah, so that's all my 3 together with just about using everything. One or two of the dinosaurs missing, but apart from and the lion. But, yeah.
Brilliant.
So.
Do you have another demonstration?
I do,
Jen?
yeah.
Oh, we can go to a 4th demonstration, but before that, I've got to tell you we've lost 40% of the entire stock of the one-day special already. This is the launch show. It's proven to be very, very busy indeed. I think you're now sort of grasping the idea of how you can work with these stamps, how much fun you're going to have with them, and they're for all ages. It's one of those, again, Janet, I think, where if you're having a bit of a down day, just get Janet's stamps out. Yeah. Just have a play.
And you just sit and colour them in. If you can't really be bothered to do anything else, just stamp them out, colour them in, and then you've got them there for later if you want them for later on. So I thought, actually, I think you mentioned something like this.
Oh!
But, Catherine hadn't seen my demo, I don't think. So we've got all our little characters here. So this includes some of the ones from the release we had last week as well. So it'll be in the complete bundle. So I'm going to just start. I've already got my card ready, so I've just inked some blue and some brown, go that way up, and then just splattered a bit of water onto it. So I'll just
colours together.
Quickly stamp my my little houses out. Just got to find them. So these are fabulous. So we've got nice little high street here. So we've got coffee shop, shoe shop, your market, and your flower shop. And then the trees as well. And again, the trees are fabulous. They can be used for a lot of different projects.
Yeah, because you can mask
mix
out the
them
wording.
in with
Even
everything.
the shoe shop, you don't have to have the shoe on
No,
top.
you don't. You could use those.
Anything.
Yeah, you could use those for other things as well. So
that little tree is very useful as well.
it is. The trees are fabulous. So Just going to stamp my houses. Oops. I'll just clear my desk a bit because I end up not stamping very well, and it's because I've got a pile of stuff underneath my card. Basic stamping, have a nice flat surface underneath what you're stamping onto. So those are my little houses. And the detail in these stamps, the detail in the flower shop especially, when you look, hopefully my stamping will be okay and you'll be able to have a little look. But you, oh, I've used the wrong ink pad again, never mind. But I don't know if you can see probably on the actual stamp, if I show you the actual stamp. But the detail in here, you've actually got, you can see the vases of flowers in the window, you can see the little flowers. The detail is amazing. That's really, really fine. Look at that.
Pots and plants.
Isn't that amazing? And you've got your open sign on the window as well. So it's really a fabulous stamp set. Just full of detail. Yep.
Love it.
Okay.
If you do misstamp a little bit, you can easily go in with your fine
pen,
can't
that's
you?
just probably because I had quite enough ink to it. But I've got one cut out already, so I'll just pop those back. And then I'm going to do my layout. So I've got as well my peeking little girl. So we need her. So this is our peekaboo set. And I like, these are fantastic. They look a teeny bit strange just when you see them as they are, but once you've stamped them out and you can use them as they are intended, as kind of peeking out from behind things, they do look amazing. So this is my little girl. I may have inadvertently swapped ink pads. If this doesn't work very well, I'll change my ink pad again. Oops.
Who is it who writes the date on their ink? Julia.
Quite a few people
Julia
do,
does
yeah,
it,
yeah. I sort. The trouble is, I have several different ink pads all open, and then I'm not good at keeping them. Oh no, that's all right. That must have just been. I didn't ink that up properly, probably. So that's my little girl. And then I'm going to do like a little high street. So I'm using my dinosaurs again as well, and I've got my little shop stamped out. So I'm going to pop these in here.
Okay.
Got my little
lovely
coffee shop in the market. So we're going to go there. I'm going to have the dinosaurs coming in. So I like to do this. I like to, once I've got everything, I like to have things cut out and then I can play. How do I want it laid out? This is kind of how I like to work, and then I can sort of reposition things depending on. And this is one of the flowers. So this is one of the flowers from the flower pops. And I thought I'd use that as a sun. So that can pop up there if you colour it yellow. That can be a sun. Really well. And then you've got the, whatever that is.
Oh, no, that's a Triceratops. We have a dinosaur expert in the gallery.
Excellent. And is that a pterodactyl then, that one?
Yes. It's a what? Or it might be a Pterosaurus.
Oh, my goodness. That's very... And then I'll just use one of the leaves from the plants there. I was very tempted to cut the shoe off of there and put it in his mouth.
Oh.
I could rip the shoe off the shop. I was extremely tempted to do that. And then I need my little girl. Ooh, just peeking out from... I seem to have lost.
Have you got a favourite dinosaur, Janet?
I'm not really into... I'm not a dinosaur person. I don't do dinosaurs. Oh, I've lost my little girl. Oh.
What about Mr. Baker? What's your favourite dinosaur? The Triceratops. Emily, have you got a favourite? No, you can't go wrong with a T-Rex, our Emily says. What about our very own Lewis, who was on floor this evening? Oh, a Brachiosaurus, no? Oh, what? A which saurus? Oh, do you think Saurus?
Right, I was just going to really, really quickly cut this out. I'm not cutting this out properly at all. But,
All the characters are quite easy to cut as well, aren't they?
They're not too bad to cut, actually. I do complain about cutting out quite a lot, but actually they're not too bad. And then with this one, you could just leave a little edge. When you come down this sort of bit, just leave a little edge.
Yeah.
And then you've got room to stick it behind.
Yeah,
So that's not well cut out at all, but she's just going to pop in along the edge there. So she's kind of just peeking out. Is it safe to come out yet? So the dinosaurs are all there. He's after the shoes. And then I just added in the words as well.
Oh.
So from the giraffe set, you've got Be Brave and Stand Tall. So I'm just going to use those words.
Oh yeah, that works well.
Stamp onto there.
I like the fact they're on different stamps as well.
Yes, you can.
So
you can separate them out. So that's just going to pop in there. And then you've got Stand Tall.
I love that background. Works very well, doesn't it?
Yeah, I just thought for this shows anyway, I'm going to keep the backgrounds fairly simple.
We're into the last minute.
Are we? Okay.
Would you
I'll
believe
just
it?
show you
Where's
my
this
finished
hour
one.
gone?
And then
This is what happens when you
we've
have so
got
much
Peace, which was somewhere, who I don't know where that is, in flower pots maybe. And I've just stamped Peace along there. And the only thing I've really added to that is I've added a piece of just a little bit of ground along there, just go along with a black pencil and then watercolour it out, and that just gives you the ground for everything to stamp onto.
Oh, it looks
So
amazing. Jano, you fitted 4 wonderful demonstrations in there, Janet. Absolutely amazing. Of course, Janet's back at 8 o'clock as well. Do you know what demonstration you've got lined up at 8?
I was using the flowers a
yet?
bit more. I've got one sorted, kind of. I'm just going to do with the flowers. Yeah, so just one.
Oh, look,
We've
we've got one of the frogs. Ribbit. Don't forget to tune in at 8 o'clock and see Janet's demonstrations. If you haven't checked out your baskets yet, please do so. Don't miss out on this. You can relax then and come back and watch all of those wonderful demonstrations. Of course, Janet's going to continue through tomorrow as well. Janet, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. It's been a lot of fun.
See you a little bit later. Don't go anywhere though. Rawr.